Gee, I wonder where we go next. And welcome to Red Mountain. We are now to destroy E-102 in a nice shade of orange, I think. Or yellow and red. I mean, that is orange, I think. And it's kind of fitting since we are inside a lava. Inside a volcano, even. My phrasing is never the best. Or wording. My vocabulary is a little stunted. What's stunted mean again? Oh, well. There's your proof right there. Anyway, this is again... okay. Not going to be... I was going to say not going to be much of a problem. Apparently, going into vehicle mode is not the best thing to do there. Not that I could control it. It just happens when you go to top speed. Now, I don't know really any other suggestions. We haven't actually seen this level before in the way of Gamma's playing it, but we've seen it plenty of times as Sonic. I mean, at least 3, and it's just a section of the level. For the most part, it's just go through it as normal and shoot all you can. E-102 is very much an overpowered character, and I'm really quite confused, really, on how the other robots with more upgrades do less than us. Perhaps it's just because we have some sort of sentience going on. But even then, they seem to have a bit of sentience with the cutscene of one of the E-100 series turning at us when it was being banished into out of the egg carrier. Also interestingly though, when I was seeing that cutscene as a kid, I thought they died. I thought that was a laser beam that killed them. But no, it just teleported them off the ship. Eggman doesn't destroy his robots. He just lets them roam free. These guys are they're basically wild creatures. They're just not biological. They're just mechanically wild creatures. And then there's us, the superior, more knowledgeable one of the same species, just destroying them all. So the mission says anyway. I say we're saving them, and so does Gamma here, but who knows. Anyway, speaking of, so apparently, first of all, this guy's got even bigger guns, and 2 still, although it has the exact same move, I believe. This guy just decided to sit in a volcano and just sort of stare about. He was just living a somber, hot life. He's just a Goron in a robotic shell, you know? That's it. He's just a nice, friendly guy who wanted to enjoy some heat. He wanted to hang around with some skulls with fires in them. Maybe he's just going through an emo phase, you know? Either way, he's going through a certain phase now. We can see his circuitry going all over the place. His phasers or whatever are probably not functioning. What are phasers? It just sounds like a technological robot term. Oh well, as we said, my vocabulary is stunted. What does stunted mean? Anyway, let's go and finally shoot this guy in the face. I missed. There we go. In the butt. That works too. Everything hurts. And Gamma's in the massive explosion, but it doesn't hurt him. Interesting how dramatic and large their explosions are. Oh, a sparrow.
E-104 Epsilon. Rescue complete.
Maybe? I don't know my birds. I was thinking though, actually. Birds are like the epitome, or like the antithesis of speed. So if you could ever choose your statistics of what your skills were, if you put speed all the way to the top, you'd be a bird person. So yeah, that's what I think about in my dreams. Alright, time for Rank B. I do apologize if I never seem to talk at the beginning of these levels, the first few seconds. That's where I cut out my audio, where I'm actually syncing the audio to the video because I keep having to record these bits in little 5-minute chunks and I have to sync up the audio. Now you understand, you get a little bit of behind the scenes, that is what's going on, in case you were wondering, because, I don't know, I like being clear on people understanding what's going on, and I don't know, I don't like the idea of having my voice just being completely silent for sections. Anyway... unless obviously it's a cutscene. Anyway, let's go to the actual topic at hand. We are going to destroy Mr. Orange. Again, don't know his color entirely. But this time we got to do it with the rings. And what do you know? There's a lot of ring capsules everywhere even. So you might as well just go through it again. It's a real... I think at least, it's a real shame that emblems don't stack in a mission. Because there's 3 ranks for every level. You beat it with a certain amount of rings, you beat it in a time limit, is generally the case. If you could do it so that in the first time you did it with all the rings, and you did it in the time limit, it'd be great if you could just get all the emblems at once. Like how you can get all of the emerald shards in Knuckles' story in this game. It would be something that, like... I figured they made these rank system deadlines and made them separate so that they could span out the game, make it last longer, increase its lifespan, and make it filler, basically. It's kind of what this is. a challenging filler that's not very challenging for a veteran gamer like me. But I don't know, man. It adds fluidity and convenience if you do it more in a stacking manner. I can see like the debate of, you want to pace it, make it seem longer, have a longer lifespan, but God, man, fluidity would give me some extra points for this place. Oh well. Anyway, while I'm ranting about video game pacing, poor E-102.
E-104
Epsilon is saved. Whoops. You're welcome? You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll do it again anytime. In fact, I'll do it again in a few seconds. Just for you, buddy. Oh, God, I'm such a good friend. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. Alright, rank A. Do it with more than 3 minutes remaining. That is the amount we came in with. This could be challenging. There are clumps of enemies, but I think you've very much got to connect them as best you can, like that, getting 5. Although now I've got 1, so I probably should have gotten 6 there. I don't know. But then there's a clump here. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We've got to basically just keep our score up and keep it kind of consistent. This whole area doesn't have enemies in it, or at least the only part of this area I look at. I feel like if I don't get stuck on this path and I look to the left, I'll just be wasting my time. Right, you 4 can go down. You don't get me any extra points, I'm afraid, so I don't care. Oh, let's get you guys. I really wish the ring capsules could be locked onto too. Just, because I want all the points I can get, but oh well. So the only real difference this rank gives, or means for you gameplay-wise, is you have to focus more on the enemies and take the more enemy concentrated path. We're on 13 seconds. I think we're doing alright. I should not have done that as a one-off, but oh well. But yeah, I would use this opportunity to talk about something in real life, but generally, my general theme with talking about me in real life is I'll do it when it's either applicable, like the time I went to a volcano. I've never gone to a volcano, so I can't find a topic right now, which was my original point. But also, the other time I'd do it is when you've seen it before, actually. This would be the perfect time to tell a story. I don't have a story. I can tell you my terrible heat resistance, but people know that already. About how I scald my hand every time I use a public toilet tap because the stranger before me likes to wash their hands at 300 degrees Celsius. It's like, ow! I'd love to live in a volcano if only, I didn't die. It seems really nice and cuddly and warm. It's just, I love snow, sure, but I don't know, it's too wet and numb. And at least with heat, I can feel strong. You can work out in it and you get super hot, but you feel strong and buff because you're showing off all this skin. In cold, it's too wet. And maybe it's because I'm in Britain and we don't have snowy winters anymore. We just have wet ones. But no, I really like summer now. Summer's my favorite season. It's changed, but I love it. We're currently in spring and I've got terrible hay fever, so if I sound a bit weird, that would be why. Sound like a robot braking.
E-103 Delta, E-104 Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished. E-105 Zeta, E-101 Beta. Location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Perhaps indeed. Now, it's nighttime, so what do you know? While playing off in a volcano, Tails is been chasing after a missile. Amy's been even in the Mystic Ruins, actually, so not too far away. Knuckles has finished his story, and Sonic is either about to go into the final egg himself or is having some kind of dream sequence. And Big, his story was long gone. In fact, actually, we can see what Knuckles is doing, kind of, from here. You can see that he hasn't quite finished his story. He hasn't landed. So perhaps he is still fighting Chaos 6, or he's just taking a really long time to get down. As I said, time warps quite a lot at this point. E-102 seems to do a whole ton of stuff, and no one else does. Why does vehicle mode keep killing me? I'm not even touching the controller there. That was the wall making me spin. I don't know what it is about this game, but something's off with the wall system in this because I'm going to get stuck on this door, don't I? Oh, yeah, I remember that from my childhood. But no, every wall, you walk into it and it will put you the other direction. It's especially bad with the newswoman at Station Square, but oh well. Anyway, we are going to drive up the wall and clunk down through the hole.
Train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Let's see. Talk to you guys, see what you have to say.
What's with the costume? You're gonna be sweating like crazy.
Is it hot in the jungle at nighttime?
When the exploration party's time for the birth.
That ship floating in the ocean over there looks a lot like the ship we saw flying around earlier. I don't know why your voice keeps changing. You're like the 3 consistent characters that have appeared in everyone's story, but I give you different names or voices. Well, not the larger guys. They always get the same
sound. We're here to search the ruins. But I saw a plane crash into the ocean. I want to go see that too.
I mean, you can see it. You just have to look over the fence. You know, open your eyes. Take off the massive goggles that make you look like Dr. Eggman or something. I don't know. Oh well. Let's get on, and I'm going to go talk to some NPCs. If you don't want to see it, we can skip ahead. We'll get to the egg carrier soon. Oh no, I can't move. She said to hurry up and get out of here, and now she's frozen with fear. Don't know why she tried singing there, but apparently then, Tails hasn't saved the day yet.
The trains are overflowing with people trying to evacuate Station Square. It's calmed down now, though.
Huh. Or maybe he has. So it seems like I think what's going on is Tails is chasing the missile at this point. So everyone's starting to calm down, / they have left. But Tails hasn't saved the day.
Not again. Dr. Robotics Robot. Well, today I'm a little more worried about that missile.
Yes, and apparently the door is shut according to E-102, but I guess that's just because he's not supposed to access that place. He never goes to Speed Highway. Some people ran off when they saw the missile. Some hid in their homes. The whole place is deserted now. Me? It won't help to worry now. Whatever happens, happens. Again, that's such a morbid thought that I could never get behind. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know. I'm way too panicky for that. Or maybe that's just me this year. I've been a lot more stressed and work heavy and serious. Oh well. You're a wimp, you're a coward, you'll talk to him tomorrow for sure. Well, we saw that you did tomorrow through Amy's story. Who knows, maybe Gamma will be around too for it. And actually, I was going to go through the station again, but I realized you can go to the egg carrier from here. I completely forgot. So let's hop on this tiny boat that would be horrifying for Gamma since he's not good with water. It's a lot of fuel to fly, I guess.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
I like to think this is his elevator music that plays whenever he's remembering memories. Gamma, you had the ability to just open the hot shelter whenever you pleased. You have control of the ship. I mean, I guess you were allowed serve it to, like, serve their deck, so I guess you could kind of be controlling it, but that's interesting that just happens. You could, I don't know. I can't justify that. That's just something he does now. I mean, he does get promoted up the ranks to some point. You know, he was first built and then was the underdog. He became part of the elite E-100 series. Now he's the leader. I like how the gates were still shut, so I sort of broke that transition. Oh well.
Your friends are in the hot shelter. Hurry up and rescue them.
Hurry up! Alright, I will do, but first... Oh, I can't go into the beta room again. Okay, well there is another upgrade for us while we are here. So I'm going to go to it right now because no other character has ever gone in this door. And even though we did last time, now it's actually relevant. Because while the other one had this jet booster, this one down here has a gun booster?
Here's your laser blaster.
Oh, laser
Its blast
blaster.
damages enemies in a wide pattern.
Right, and on that note, I'm afraid we are going to end it off here. If I continued into the next level, then we would be way off balance for the final fight. And so, to keep things balanced and create four even videos instead of three good ones and a tiny one, I'm going to end it off here. Sorry, we'll do it next time. For now, mine has been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.